Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video, comic book edition. I'm gonna film this back in the first person view because I think that showcases the cover art a lot better. So again, let me know what if you think that's a good idea. But went for my monthly comic book run, picked up all the comic books that were waiting for me at my comic shop for this last month. So like always, I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get started with this freebie I got. I got this free Ultimate Spider-Man comic book. There's a new Spider-Man cartoon coming to Disney XD soon, I think this month. It looks interesting. It mixes stuff from the 616 universe with the Ultimate universe. So yeah, really looks interesting, and it's not a short comic book. It's actually a normal size comic book. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah. Picked up Action Comics issue 7, continuing Grant Morrison's take on the new Superman's early adventures. Brainiac shrinks Metropolis and takes it to his spaceship, and Superman. Now, this is the issue where Superman gets a hold of his nano Kryptonian suit. So yeah, still kind of not digging Grant Morrison's reading, but at least this one was a little better. Picked up Amazing Spider-Man 681. Spider-Man teams up with the Human Torch to try to stop Dr. Octopus that's taking control of the Horizon space station. And they succeed, but it's revealed that Dr. Octopus is in worse shape than before, and he has this master plan that he puts into motion in issue 682, which begins the story arc Ends of the Earth. Basically, Dr. Octopus and the Sinister Six hold the world ransom, and Spider-Man and the Avengers have to stop him. So, really interesting storyline that's going to begin. Picked up Venom issue 14, concluding the Circle of Four storyline. Venom, Red Hulk, X-23, and the female Ghost Rider team up to finally take down Blackheart, which they do, but Damian Hellstrom sees that each one of the characters has basically a devil mark because Mephisto made a deal with them. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. And Venom is going to be part of the Secret Avengers, so that also promises to be interesting. Picked up Astonishing X-Men issue 48. This is a fresh start for the Astonishing X-Men team. There's going to be some new members in it. Wolverine, I think that's Karma, Iceman, Northstar, the Shi'ar Warrior that was introduced recently, and Gambit. So they're going to be a new team of Astonishing X-Men. I like this. It's actually promising to be really interesting. So let's see what they do with that. Picked up the final issue of Avengers Extinction, issue 404. Cable's completely overrun by the techno-organic virus. Wolverine's out to kill him. And it's shown that Hope taps into the Phoenix Force and purges the techno-organic virus from Cable. So this is what's going to set up the big event for this summer for Marvel called Avengers vs. X-Men. Picked up issue 0. Basically, this is just showcasing the big players in both teams, which is Hope Summers, the Mutant Messiah, and possible reincarnation of the Phoenix, and the Scarlet Witch, who, of course, is responsible for wiping out a lot of the mutants back in House of M. So, I really have a thing against Marvel crossovers, but this one looks interesting because a lot of things are at stake here. So yeah, actually looking forward to Avengers vs. X-Men. Picked up Batman issue 7. Batman is trying to figure out what to do against the Society of Owls. And the Society releases all their sleeper killers. So there's a whole bunch of Talons out to get Bruce Wayne. So this is going to be a big thing in the Batman universe. So yeah, had to pick that one up. Batman and Robin issue 7. Batman goes face-to-face with the guy that's trying to corrupt Damian. He's able to save Damian and stop him, but at the end of this issue, Damian kills this guy. So that's gonna probably cause problems between Bruce and Damian down the line. But really good issue. Really digging Batman and Robin. Picked up Detective Comics issue 7. Batman's continuing his fight with the Penguin. I'm really not digging Detective Comics. I think I'm gonna drop Detective Comics and only pick up the issues that cross over with the Society of Owl things that's gonna happen. But I gave this a shot 7 issues in, and I just can't get into Detective Comics, so that's gone. Picked up Fantastic Four issue 604, a really good issue. Future Franklin gives the Mad Celestials a run for their money, and he spoiler if you haven't read this, he actually creates his own Herald, which is the fallen Galactus. So he's basically giving Galactus orders, and I thought that was freaking awesome. Hickman did a really good job with this. I really liked Fantastic Four 604. Really good issue. Picked up FF issue 16, basically an epilogue story of what happened with the battle after the battle with the Celestials. A look at what's going to happen with future Franklin and Galactus, things that Valeria's done, and it's revealed that Doctor Doom is alive, and he's actually become the leader of the brainwashed Dooms that the Council of Reeds had in their basement. So probably a big thing for Doctor Doom going to happen soon. So also really looking forward to that. Picked up Green Lantern issue 7, which is going to explore the origin of the Indigo tribe. Apparently they have something big to do with Abin Sur, which is the Green Lantern that gave Hal Jordan his ring. So that looks interesting. Picked up New Guardians issue 7. It's revealed that Larfleeze wanted an angel in his orange corpse, so he went around killing the angels, leaving only Invictus, who now wants revenge on Larfleeze, so that's interesting. Picked up Superman issue 7, the start of a new creative team with Keith Giffen and Dan Jurgens. Dan Jurgens, I really like what he did back with Superman back in the 90s. So really looking forward to see what they do with Superman here. Picked up Justice League issue 7 with a beautiful cover by Jim Lee. But Gene Ha is the guy responsible for the artwork in this one. And in this one, they are introducing Captain Marvel into the new DC universe. So, yeah. Picked up Simpsons Comics issue 188. Really cool. Picked up Swamp Thing issue 7. Alec Holland yesterday was the last issue. I'm sorry. Was cut down by a chainsaw, and he was dying, and the Parliament of Trees is burning, so things look really helpless for Swamp Thing. But then he used the biorestorative formula that he was developing to bring back life to the Green and become the new and improved Swamp Thing. So he's going to take the battle directly to the Rot in the next issue. I'm really digging Swamp Thing. It started out slow, but it's really building up into something really cool, so really like Swamp Thing there. Picked up X-Men Legacy issue 263. Generation Hope and Wolverine's school team up to take down Exodus, which they do, but they still have a conflict of, ideologies between Wolverine and Rogue, so now Wolverine doesn't trust Rogue, which it doesn't make any sense, but, they have to create conflict somehow. Picked up X-Men Legacy 264, featuring Weapon Omega. He's losing control of his powers. He's, about to detonate. So the X-Team has to help him somehow. Picked up The Age of Apocalypse. I'm really sorry that I didn't pick up the storyline that happened in Uncanny X-Force. Because the Age of Apocalypse is like my favorite Marvel, one of my favorite Marvel events that happened. And in this world, Wolverine is possessed by Apocalypse somehow. And the Exterminated are like the human resistance that has to take him down. And it's revealed that Scott Summers somehow is still alive. So Really, really dig the Age of Apocalypse. They've made a few changes since the last time I visited this universe in comic book form. So, yeah, I'm gonna start picking up this because the Age of Apocalypse was awesome. Picked up Uncanny X-Men, issue 8, concluding the storyline with the Tabula Rasa thing. And it's revealed that Colossus is becoming an even more twisted version of the Juggernaut because he's, like full blown demon possessed. So let's see how that works out for him down the line. Also picked up Uncanny X-Men issue 9, team up between the Sword prison goes haywire and all the criminals escape, so they fall down to Earth. So the Uncanny X-Men team and the Avengers team up to try to take them down. But this is going to be like their last team up before the big Avengers versus X-Men thing. Picked up Witchblade issue 153. The war between the Fountain of Youth users and the biker witches is still going on. And Sarah is stuck in the middle. Picked up Artifacts issue 15. Tom Judge remembers the old universe, gets possession of the Rapture again, and it's revealed that the Angelus doesn't seem to have a host in this new universe, so that's also going to be interesting. Beautiful artwork, like always. Picked up Wolverine 302. And Wolverine 303, which concludes a Wolverine's adventure in Japan. Wolverine basically takes out the hand, so apparently there's no more hand anymore. And Sabretooth, becomes the invisible lord of the Asian underworld. So apparently Sabretooth is going to be a big power player in the Marvel U. Picked up Wolverine and the X-Men, concluding the Brood adventure. The X-Men are able to stop the mini broods inside of Kitty Pryde, and Kitty Pryde and Brew are able to stop this crazy alien. So. Wonder Woman issue 7, continuing the storyline of the new universe. They actually explain why there's no female childs, any male childs in Amazon Islands. Apparently, the Amazons go to ships, get themselves pregnant, and when they have girls, they leave them in Amazon Island, and then when they have boys, they sell them off to this slave trader guy. So that's kind of messed up, but it's interesting that they're revealing these things from this new Wonder Woman that I'm really digging. So, and lastly, I picked up the last issue of Shonen Jump, issue 110, April of 2012. Shonen Jump is going to go all digital. There's not going to be any more printed Shonen Jump. I like what they did here, that they have this little gold thing. I don't know if you can make it out, but they had this gold on the title that I thought was cool. And they gave you one last free Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm going to miss the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm going to miss Shonen Jump in general. I like the manga that they had here, and I like the freebies and everything. And the articles were pretty good. So I'm really sad to see Shonen Jump go. I'm not going to follow it online. I'm against online comic books. I like to read my comic books and, revisit them and everything. But this is an end of an era. Shonen Jump is gone, and I'm really going to miss it. But that was the collection picker video. Like always, I like to showcase the standout books of the haul. And I'm going to go with Swamp Thing. Really good series, really picked up, really recommended. And I'm going to go with Fantastic Four 604. Really good issue. Really, really good work here. Everything concluded very nicely, so going to recommend that one too. So like always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until I see you again, this is Vargas XX78, signing off.